Good morning, everyone. Long time without talking to you guys in a good mood. Today it's time to take off my hair. I've been having this hairstyle for 2 months now, over 2 months. So it's possibly knotted. I want to show you guys how I do it to make sure that I do not rip my hair off after this long hairstyle. It's a process that I learned on Instagram. Someone posted on Instagram. I don't know how long my hair is. No, it's not this long, but I saw this trick on Instagram. Someone was saying that use conditioner. For me, I'm not using conditioner. I swear by this product over here. Let me try to focus on it. Come on. It's refusing to focus. This is sheer moisture. It's a detangler. So I swear by it. So what I do, the best trick is to put this product way before you start undoing your hair, but maybe a day before. But you know what, this product works even if it's not a day before. So it's going to help to have your hair like in a way that it's not gonna rip off. I mean, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this product, I just put it here where there's a knotted place like that, and then let me show you what I'm doing. I'm using a needle. I took out the knot. Good morning, everyone. I'm feeling better. This beautiful. And today is the day that we practice our writing. Our kids have graduated. Honey, can I have that book, please? The kids have graduated from this one. After a long time of really like writing on these ones. Now we are practicing the penmanship to make sure that they write in the line. See, you write S like this. It has to be, see, it has to be inside here. Yeah, keep going. That's how I was taught to write, and when I was growing up, I had always been the best handwriter at my time in the school. So yeah, that's S. You should be just inside the line. Yeah, try again. Joshua, that's better, but don't write 5. This looks more like 5 than S. So you guys, after some minutes of really practicing to write, I finally made Joshua master how to write in the lines. I told you guys that not because I want to boast or something. When I was a student in primary school, I was the best handwriting student. Anyone that went to class with me, if you're watching, you know that teachers boasted by my handwriting. One of the main thing about handwriting for parents, if you're a parent, I'm hoping that I'm gonna show you how to do it. One of the things that we did, the first thing before you teach your child to write in a free white paper that does not have lines is to let them write in the lines. It's going to change your child's life. Joshua, come and write. So as you see here, let me show you guys. As you see here, this is me writing. You have to make sure that your child is gonna utilize all the lines. If they write small j, you tell them that no, you have to fill up the j. You have to so all this was me. And then at first we was having a problem with S, so we had to write S 1,000 times, and then we practiced on S, and then O was easy for him, A was easy for him, U was easy for him, and S was hard. So this is him writing by himself. As you see, we are practicing. So Joshua, let's write another Joshua here.
Mama, Joshua.
Yeah, you're doing amazing, baby. Yeah.
The J.
Yeah, J.
This.
Yeah. Yeah. You stop there. Yeah, and then write O. I mean, you know how to write your Joshua in your name. Just remember, it has to be inside the line.
F.
Okay, keep going. Good.
Mama.
Inside the line, huh?
A.
Oh, beautiful. You're doing so beautifully. Yeah, and then keep writing.
Stop.
This. They're doing amazing.
Let's do another one.
Beautiful. You see how beautiful Joshua is written? So we read like this until we were in grade 4, and then we switched to writing small. At that time, the child already knows how to write. I mean, that's how I learned how to write. And I'm hoping, I don't know American system because I was taught in the British system. One of the main things that we learned was handwriting. You should have a child master the handwriting. And having these lines is how we are taught. And then since that's how I'm taught, I'm so impressed. This child is 4 years old and you can easily read his handwriting. He has one. I think he's gonna take after me. I think he's gonna have the best handwriting. It's because at 4 years old, he already, I mean, this is me here, and then this is him here. Handwriting is one of the best things. Joshua, mommy is so proud of you. It took some toiling and some tears maybe, but you did it. High five.
No ABCs?
Now, no ABC. Now I need to teach my little one, Caleb. Caleb, how's it doing?
A.
You're writing A? Yes, yeah. Beautiful. Caleb is still because I didn't teach him that way. Right now he's still having something to guide him. I'll link down this book in the description below. What my husband did after that, he just used the photocopy. This is one of the pages from the book that we use. Okay. This is what Joshua now can write freehand style. So this is what we do. It's the best, I'm telling you. But also inside the book, it also teaches the child the same method. So I bought this book on Amazon. So that gives me an idea that maybe America has the same way of writing. I don't know. I was taught in the British style. As you see, it's the same style. So right now Caleb is still doing A, and then from there we just photocopy the empty space, the empty page. It's official, guys. It's official. My kids are one down. It's official. You
wanna play timer?
You wanna play timer? They know how to write their names, but now it was about time to mold, because one of the things that also I was taught is that you have your teacher should be able to read what you're writing, and this is amazing. So you should come and write your name now without mommy policing you. It's official. My child is now grasping the idea.
Don't write down there.
Yeah, you write J. So I talked about how I'm taking them. My husband and I were taking them. Yeah, you do. You go and sharpen it. It's not sharp. Go and sharpen it. We have made a decision to take them to kindergarten. It has nothing to do with us struggling to teach them. As you see, they're writing, they're reading, but we are after a lot of consideration and thoughts. It's hard to really interact with other children here. It's very, very difficult, and I know that my husband and I, we know that if we were to take them to teach them at home, of course they're gonna excel academically, but what about the main important thing, which is social life? I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna dedicate a video to this topic when the time comes in September, but right now I'm just giving you the heads up that we are gonna do it. We have thought about it. I'm someone that loves homeschooling. I'm gonna continue homeschooling them. After they come, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ask their teacher for their curriculum, all of it, and then I'm gonna make sure that my husband and I, we're gonna make sure that we teach them the full curriculum at home. They're gonna do it at home and at school. You did it.
Keep going.
Yeah, Joshua.
Yeah.
Beautiful. They're writing Joshua, right? He wants me to watch him for now. Do
you get S?
Yes. They're going to know me by the way inside the line. Inside the line. Beautiful. High five. Baby, you are done. I'm so... This handwriting is beautiful, honey. For a 4-year-old. They now both know how to write their names. Even Caleb does. Caleb, write me your name here. The problem is that is... Yeah. Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Mama,
Caleb.
what do I see?
Yeah. Let me see. Beautiful. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, you see. Uh-oh. Okay. It's my time to write. So, you guys, I'm here outside. I'm feeling so much better. And I want to tell you guys that, wow, it's official. The kids know how to write their name, the handwriting, for especially for Joshua, because Joshua is always, I've always said this in my videos, a month or 2 months ahead of Caleb. Caleb knows how to write his name, but the molding of the letter is not the way mommy wants, because mommy wants, if you are writing something, mommy wants the teacher to be able to read what you are saying. I really believe that with all my heart and my mind. Handwriting is one of the most important things, and he is doing amazing. And writing their names is one of the things. Check. So some of you may ask, why have you decided to take them to school, to like kindergarten? It has a lot of things to do, guys. Today, guys, I'm gonna be the most mama. I'm gonna speak like a mom and speak like what is going on around the world. I'm gonna be honest and transparent with you guys about this decision. Hopefully another mother watching it will really like understand where we're coming from. I'm someone that 100% loves homeschooling. You guys have heard never say never in my videos, saying like, I'm not gonna take them to school, I'm gonna homeschool them and stuff like that. We had decided that. But as I keep on learning a lot of things, especially with the pandemic, I feel like if we're to homeschooling them and make them stay at home like that, it is not gonna be the best thing ever. I grew up in Botswana, in a country called Botswana in Africa, and the way we were raised, we interacted with a lot of children around us, not only around us, even at school. I mean, some of you may say, well, you have like sports, for example. Here they have like sports where you can play sports with other children and stuff, but I'm to be honest with you, the main reason why also is because of fearing the unknown. I'm someone that believes in science. Like when I say science, I believe in control, study, and experiment. I feel like I had lived that life of going to school, learning a lot of social skills, learning a lot of life lessons. So I had to get eyes. I was talking about like it's knowing, it's the fear of the unknown. I told you guys, I've met a lot of homeschooled children from church and stuff. One of the things that makes me really nervous about this is how the children grow up. The children that are sheltered, how they grow up. For example, I went to a church where the children were homeschooled. The children could memorize a lot of stuff, and they were like that. But the children's minds were so perverted. These are the kids that were taken out of the perversion of the world, but they became the most perverted people that I've ever met in my real life. And me, I went to school and I met a lot of different people. Of course, when you're taking them out there to the world, the children, let me give you an example. Their minds, for example, thought in the most perverted way against the Bible, especially the way they thought of sexual stuff was weird. Number two, they were so racist. Like the main thing for there's a dog there, just like it is looking at me, it's listening to my conversation. Hey doggy. The main thing that a lot of these homeschooling people, they're like, oh, I don't like the teaching of evolution. Rightly so, because the teaching of evolution are foolish. Rightly so. I mean, Darwin was crazy. I understand where they're coming from. But the children started being against the black people, like believing the teaching that they're actually being sheltered from. And it was not the only family that I saw doing that. Another family also, the children started to be weird. And not only that, and I thought to myself, how many people that were 100% homeschooled from young, because I'm doing tests from young to old, that turned out to be well. When I say well, I mean for example, that they decided to be, you know what, I'm gonna be a doctor, or you know what, I'm going to be a, not that I believe, I mean, for me those things I've mentioned many times that I believe that college is overrated. I'm someone that went to college my whole life. I mean, my school life, I went to school and I did my degree. I decided not to do my master's because I felt like I did not want to do that. I mean, I grew up like that and I believe that is overrated, but that's me deciding that. So I've never seen a homeschooled, unless if they are homeschooled this way. I've seen a homeschooled child that became a lawyer, but the way they done it, the mom really taught them in the same curriculum that they teach at the school system, but at home, but hiring them teachers. I don't want to go that route. My husband and I, at first, I thought of doing that, to just hire them a teacher and then let us just teach them at home, but I have a problem with like staying them at home. And when I saw that, I thought to myself, no, how did you grow up? I grew up not sheltered at all. I went to school from grade 1. I started school at 7 years old. And from grade 1, and not only that, I had a lot of community of friends. And even here, we're planning on putting them in I want them to put them on dance. I want to teach them to dance so that they can have like them. I feel like their muscles are not serious, and then I want to enroll them with those kind of extra curriculum stuff. But also, I want them to experience life in that sense. And let me know in the comments below if you have homeschooled, and let me know what career do you do, and if you homeschooled your own life. I know that I have different people. Someone may say the main important topic that my husband and I are wrestling on. In America, guys, believe it or not, in public schools, some of them, they teach kindergartners sexual education. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is ridiculous. And here where I am, there's options that you can go, not teach that. Thankfully, and this is a very big topic right now going on. I don't want to go into that, but that is one of the topics that really a lot of parents pull their children out because of that. But my husband and I have made a decision that if the teachers are teaching that, because we're going to find out, if the teachers are teaching that, we just take all our money from our pockets and take them to private school. We do not, at this point, we have made a decision that we want them to really experience the world out there. Because my husband is old. I am old. What if we die? Who's going to homeschool them? So I want them to be prepared. At this point now, I'm really preparing for the unknown. I do not want to do something that we're going to regret in the future. And as a result, we've made this decision. We're so nervous and excited. And my husband went to school his whole life. I went to school my whole life. And I feel like the way I grew up is how I want my kids to grow up. I don't want them to be sheltered or close-minded like that they are going to turn out to be perverted like that. All these kids that a lot of kids that I've met like that, they were like that, and it made me wonder, is it because they have not met the outward world, or is it because they are sheltered from all teachings and all the stuff like that? So that's the decision that my husband and I have made. We're excited and nervous at the same time, and of course we can always change our minds. And I'm going to make a dedicated video talking about this because there's a lot that I want to say, but at this point it's still April. They're going to school in September, and a lot of things have happened, and it has nothing to do with academic. When it comes to academics, we trust ourselves to the T. We can teach them anything. It's about the outward world. Like, I've seen a lot more to make this decision, and to think that I was one of the hardcore homeschoolers believers, I still believe in it, but I don't want to make a mistake of my kids really saying, Mom, why did you do that? I really want them to learn real lessons. And I'll talk about the scriptural aspect of that decision, and in one of my videos in the future for sure, because some people may say you need to homeschool. It's more scriptural to do that. I have my own objections of that, and I've really analyzed this topic, and I can say this, and I've learned a lot through the Bible, of course. I don't believe in the whole school system in general, like this way they've done, but this is how the world has turned out. I mean, give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and the kind of thing. And if you don't educate your children, you can be in trouble for that. So these are the things that I'm going to talk about in the future. There's a dedicated video coming up in the future of why we made this decision, and I'm going to talk about it from the Christian point of view and from the non-Christian point of view, and of course to also talk about the disadvantages of what we are doing. It's not like it's all advantages, there are also disadvantages. I hope you'll tune up. Make sure that you subscribe.